Hey guys, welcome to another Wednesday. This is the I Got Issues channel, and I'm the Near Mint Nerd. Before we get to the haul, I've already been to the shop, got the haul. I know what I'm going to show you. Big week this week overall. First time in a long time I've had more Marvel comics than DC comics. Pretty amazing, actually. A little bit of housekeeping just before I throw you over to the Near Mint Nerd. On the other side, I have a 200 sub contest running right now. I'm going to put a link in the show description that will give you access to the video that I already made, giving you the rules, showing you the really awesome prize. Take a look at that. Get your submissions in. The deadline is March 1st. I haven't received a lot of submissions, so the prize is going to go, the spoils go to the victor, and right now there's only a few possible victors. So, get in on that. Like I said, the link's below. I'm going to throw you over now. I think you're going to really enjoy this haul, and I'll see you on the other side. All right, guys, so let's get the ball rolling here with our first book, The Wildstorm, from DC. Not from Wildstorm, it would seem, because I believe that's a defunct comic branch now, but it's under the DC Direct. Obviously, it's kind of part of the Wildstorm universe that used to be around. Not so much anymore. Beautiful Jim Lee cover, so that's pretty cool. And Warren Ellis is writing, so that's even cooler. I can't say I'm a huge fan of the Wildstorm universe, but I'm interested in this because I do really like what Warren Ellis brings to the table. It's always creative storytelling. So looking forward to this one. You can see this kind of number dial across the top, 1 to 24. I'm left to assume this is a 24-issue miniseries. Maxi series, anyone? Okay, moving on from that, we're going to get to our DC books next. Oh, look, they were cleverly positioned right behind it. Imagine that. Okay, first up, we're looking at Green Lanterns. This is part 2 of Emerald Knights, the story wherein Mr. Simon Baz and Miss Jessica Cruz, our 2 Earth Lanterns, team up with Batman to take on the Scarecrow. It's I'm not sure if it's a 2-issue or a 4-issue thing. I don't know. I thought it was going to be a crossover with the Batman titles, but apparently not. So it's kind of its own thing. But it's always nice to see another DC character in the mix. So we'll see how this one goes. I'm a fan of Scarecrow. I really like that villain. Next up, we got the Batman title. This is part 2 of I Am Bane. This is cover B, obviously. You can tell because if it was cover A, it would have the I Am Bane story arc title at the top as well. Number 17 by Tom King. I'm a little behind on this title, but what I have read of the books, I am enjoying. I think Tom King is doing a very good job, following in Snyder's shoes. Not that I was like a huge fan of Scott Snyder, but I did like what he was doing. So more of the same, I would say. Having a good time with that one. Next up, it is Dark Harvest Part 1 in Superman number 17. What monster lurks in Dead Man's Swamp? Well, I don't know why you're asking me. I haven't read it yet. But check back in with me after I have, and maybe I can share that with you. Unless there's a spoiler. So here's Superboy here. I really like his little zip-up Superboy shirt. I kind of want one of those. Great cover. Looking forward to this new story arc. Should be a lot of fun. Next up, it is Batwoman Rebirth number 1. I am not a super huge Batwoman fan. In fact, I dropped Detective for the 2 arcs that her story arc ran, Batwoman Begins. But I flipped through it and I really like the art. So I'm going to give this one a chance. I don't picture I'm going to get this for more than a few issues, but it is a beautiful, I believe this is a Jay Lee cover. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that sure looks like Jay Lee to me. I'll have to look that up. Anyways, I will give that one a chance. I'll probably read Batwoman Rebirth number 1 and then the number 1 issue that follows this, and then see where we're at. And then the new series, other new series that starts today, Super Sons, #1. And this is I think it's just a simple Robin and Superboy team-up book featuring the Robin and the Superboy, who are actually the sons of Batman and Robin for the first time. I think, are they both in Titans? No, I don't think Superboy's been in Titans. But we have seen them together in the Batman and or Superman book. One of them has had them together. Anyways, look forward to this. I love this cartoony cover. Really looking forward to this one. You know, I don't really kind of anticipate following this one on a complete, is it bi-weekly or monthly? Either way, I imagine that I'll read this one just in the arcs that, you know, look interesting to me. I don't think it seems like a book that I'm going to read every issue of. But this cover certainly is amazing. Look at that. Adorable cover. Can't wait to read it. Okay, so that is DC and my one indie book that I got this week. I know, guys, you're like, why don't you read indie books, man? What's wrong with you? Well, like I said before, I tended to get the independence in trades. But I'm moving back into comics now. The trouble is I want to start back into comics with #1s, and we really haven't had any. And I read God Country #1, and I just didn't think it was very strong. And so I did not pick up #2 today. So we're going to move into Marvel now. Here we go. So we got, this is a mature reader's title, not for the kids, as the cover boasts here, parental advisory. I'm a little behind on this arc, but I really like these covers lately. I'm a sucker. I'm going to do a haul one time where I'm just going to go out and try to find reflection covers, because I dig reflection covers. And here he is, Punisher reflected in the sunglasses here. Looks cool. I actually just, I worked backwards on this because the first issue I picked up was #7 because I liked the Tombstones cover. So now I went to the shop and I got a few of the back issues. So I'm going to catch up on this whole title and read the whole thing together. But happy to have that. I bought a Deadpool comic, which I rarely ever do. Not a huge Deadpool fan, but I am such a fan of this cover. I thought, I laughed out loud when I saw this. Deadpool hugging Captain America with his legs around his waist. Just thought it was hysterical. Love the little smirk we're getting from Deadpool there. I just couldn't walk out of the store without that cover. To be honest, I doubt I'll even read this comic, and I know I always say I read everything. I'll definitely flip through it. My son will definitely flip through it. But it was this cover that really kind of sold it for me. Deadpool #27. Star-Lord #3. I don't know if you remember the haul video where I showed you #2 on a Wednesday haul. And I said, this is probably the last issue I'm going to get. Strangely, I changed my mind after reading it because I enjoyed it so much. #2. I don't know why. It wasn't a terrific comic, but there was just something nice about the pacing and about the story. And so I picked up #3, and I may keep going on this. The Guardians of the Galaxy Grounded storyline has been pretty much a bust because it's just kind of like one-off stories about each member. That kind of thing doesn't really impress me or make me want to read it. So I'm happy to have one book where at least we have some ongoing storytelling. So Star-Lord #3. Next up, I got Daredevil 17. Again, I really thought I was going to drop the title because I only picked up a couple of issues, and they didn't super grab me. So I guess why I picked this up is because it's the start of a new arc. So I thought I would see if it hooked me, but I don't know. I don't know if it will. Sorry, guys. Sorry, Daredevil fans. I'm not sure. Next up, we got Monsters Unleashed #3. I feel like, we just finished Suicide Squad / Justice League, which was a weekly book, which I loved. But doesn't this book feel weekly? Is it bi-weekly? Is it weekly? I don't know. I could swear I just got #2 last week. Monsters Unleashed #3. This is a variant cover. I've been trying to pick up the monster variant covers. Really like this one a lot. Very cool. You know, this doesn't really feel like a great event to me. It just feels like this could have just taken place in one of the titles. Probably Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur would have been a fine place to have this story. Doesn't require an event. You know, even like reading the issues, I'm like, wow, they're stretched thin trying to make this into an event. Like, literally nothing is happening. Issue 1 and 2 could have easily been the same issue. No extra pages required. So, I'm still getting it. You know, I'm still intrigued. So we'll see where it goes. But it's a real non-event event, if you know what I mean. And just to drive home how dissatisfied I am with Monsters Unleashed, I also bought Doctor Strange, the Monsters Unleashed tie-in. Yep. How's that for not sticking to my guns? But here's the thing. I really love Doctor Strange, but I haven't been liking his main title because I'm not a fan of the art. His regular title did come out today, and even though it wasn't Chris Bachalo doing the art, I still didn't get it because I just felt like it was issue 17, and I'm not in the middle of it. I don't know what's going on, so I didn't pick it up. But this felt like it would be a one shot in support of this non-event event, so I did pick that up. Hope I enjoy it. And USA Avengers, or US Avengers, I don't know how to say it. Probably US Avengers, I guess. Number 3. I am kind of digging this title. I gotta be honest. I did a review of the first one. It's a little cheesy. It's a little slight, especially issue 2. Not a whole lot happened, but I have to admit I'm actually kind of enjoying it. Looking forward to reading number 3. I've got a few favorite characters. Love me some Cannonball. So I'm gonna keep going on that. And when I pull this book away, you will get to see this week's book of the week. And that book is The Cologne Conspiracy, Dead No More, number 5. Another event that is just finishing up this series. I believe, I think this is the last issue. I probably should have researched that a little better. This is the variant cover. I've been getting the main cover throughout, but I picked up this one for some reason. Mostly because I was in a hurry and I just grabbed the first cover I grabbed. I've really been enjoying this. I've actually been enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. Maybe it's because it's been so long since I've read Spider-Man. I kind of moved away from Spider-Man, and I really miss the character. And this just kind of hit my sweet spot a little bit. Although, again, a non-event event. There's no reason why this couldn't have just been an Amazing Spider-Man title. Why did this need its own event? It's, all this stuff with Marvel's events driving me a little insane. Just put it in the title, guys. I guess it's because they wanted to bring all these other characters in and give them, tie-in issues and stuff. But it's not necessary. Not necessary at all. You could still tie it in if it was just in the regular title. Anyways, that's yet another rant, another unintentional rant. I apologize. But I am enjoying the heck out of whatever this is. So we'll see how this wraps up. But so far, I'm all in on it. Just a few hangovers from other weeks. So I got the Dr. Aphra 40th anniversary cover, number 4. The way it works in my shop, strangely, is that he gets the normal books in 1 week, and then he gets the 40th anniversary cover in a week later. I don't know, something to do with his shipping. So although Dr. Aphra number 4 came out last week, the 40th anniversary title cover just came in this week. And so I think a new Poe Dameron book came in this week, and so next week I'll have the 40th anniversary cover to show you. So this is number 7 and 48. And then I just kind of went through a few back issue bins, picking up a couple of number 1s that I missed along the way, including Invincible Iron Man number 1, or so I thought, because I've just realized that I do already have a variant cover of this. I thought I had missed it, so I picked it up. I was wrong, so I own 2 copies. Maybe I'll give one away for a contest. Also picked up International Iron Man #1. This title, I don't even, how long was this title? Like 7 issues or something? It just kind of fizzled out so quickly when Civil War II came around. But I did get #1, so because I didn't have it, and I really dig this painted cover. I got Punisher #1. Like I said, I'm going to catch up on this one. I actually bought 1 through 6. I'm just going to show you #1. This is a second printing. Who cares? It's got the story in it. And I picked up Ant-Man #1, another book that I missed. Is it even still going? I don't even know. Spencer's writing it. I like his work a lot. I don't remember seeing this on the stands recently, though, so I don't know if this book is canceled or what. But I saw #1 and I grabbed it. All right, guys. That's it for this week. Look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. I'm going to turn you over to my best friend for life, my absolute BFF, the Near Mint Nerd. That's it, guys. That's the haul. I got nothing for you. Other than to say thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment. I mean, that stuff is so great. Mostly for my own self-esteem, but it's also fun, I think you'll find. Pressing buttons, leaving comments, it's a delight. I'm going to see you next Wednesday for sure. I'm going to try to do a haul. I can't even begin to talk to you guys about all the haul stuff that came pouring in. I found 2 store hauls. I bought a couple of Kijiji hauls. I found like this comic shop in a guy's house where he sold me a whole bunch of dollar books that are, not amazing, but certainly got a great deal on them. I've got a Mile High order coming in. I've got a Comic Connect order coming in. It is insane here, guys. Packages are arriving. We're going to unbox them for you. We're going to have a great time, okay? So I will definitely see you over the weekend with a haul video, and I'll see you next week on Wednesday. Don't forget to do all the fun stuff that I like to see you do with the subscribes and the likes and the comments. But I got to get out of here. You got to get out of here. So we'll see you again. I'm the Near Mint Nerd. This is I Got Issues. Who loves you, baby?